Hey everyone, welcome back to Pearls of Eden. I hope that y'all are having a wonderful day. When you see this video, it's probably around lunchtime. That's where I have planned for it to appear in your feed anyway, hoping that it will find the right person, the right people, my tribe, those who are pursuing your dreams. We're going to talk about it, the pursuit of dreams, and why so often those around you are not your biggest supporters or tend to doubt until they actually see you out front and center succeeding and living your dream. Joseph had a dream and he told his brothers about that dream, and they did what? First of all, they thought it wasn't going to happen. They thought that it was impossible. They thought he was probably arrogant for even sharing the dream, but it would come to fruition. Even when he told his father couldn't perceive the dream, but it didn't stop it from happening. So I want to talk to you and I want to encourage you about pursuing your dreams. And I took down some notes because many of you in 2024, this has been a year of the marketplace. You have been working hard behind the scenes and God has elevated you, and it's showtime, right? Some of you are beginning your journey. You're like, I want to pursue this dream, but sometimes it can be discouraging because the people around you, maybe they don't know how to be supportive. So today we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about how that relates, why people often don't support others in the pursuit of dreams until they see them succeed. It's a phenomenon, I know, intriguing, and I'm going to break it down for you. So whether it's that you want to start your own YouTube, you have all this wisdom and you want to share it with the world, and God blesses you to make income off of it, come on, go for it. Whether it's starting a small business where you want to open up your own boutique, you've always dreamed of styling your city and town, do it. What are you waiting for? A lot of times people don't pursue their dreams because of fear of what? Failure. But you may fail several times before you succeed, but you have to understand that dedication, persistence, consistency, it wins the race. And you've got to be passionate about it. Passionate. Whatever it is that you're passionate about, whatever it is that you just enjoy. I mean, you go to sleep talking about it, you wake up talking about it, and maybe the people around you don't get it. They don't want to hear what you're talking about, 7 days a week, 24 hours. You know how it could be when you're passionate about something, you're zoned in, you have laser focus, and people that don't have that same drive or desire, they can see it as obsession. But often driven people, they have that factor to them, and you need a bit of it in order to have success. It's part of that it factor. It's part of that success equation. It just is what it is, right? Highly successful people are very laser focused, very driven. All right, so let's talk about it. First up, let's talk about the fear of failure. A lot of people project their own fears. They figure, hey, I couldn't do it. I don't see how you're going to do it. Nobody in our family ever achieved that. How can you do that? And they're dream killers. Instead of encouraging and motivating, they can tell you all the ways why you can't. They can tell you all the ways why it shouldn't happen or why it's not realistic. Don't let people kill your dreams because they have not the ability to or the foresight to see that it can actually happen, right? You've got to believe in yourself when nobody believes in you. You've got to believe in yourself. So a lot of times people, out of fear of disappointment, they will discourage you because, they feel like it may be irresponsible. The dreams that you have or whatever it is you're pursuing, it's not realistic, right? And here's my next point. Never take advice from someone who has not built or been successful at what it is that you are pursuing. How can they give you advice? Those sideline coaches that have all of the advice in the world, they want to give you method and strategy, but you've never built anything. So sorry, I've got to take the advice from people who have had the success that I want to attain, which is my next point. Surround yourself, we're going to get there, with people who are dreamers, who are succeeding in your field, who are doing what it is that you want to do, and take advice, take notes, take classes, be willing to learn and put that thing into motion so that you too can reap the rewards of great success. All right. Next, what keeps people from supporting others? Sometimes it's a lack of understanding. No one's going to be able to pursue or understand your dream or realize the dream that you have if it's not been put on their heart and their spirit. How can they understand your passion? And so lack of understanding can cause people to not support you or to talk badly about what it is that you want to do and just mock your dreams, and they just won't get it because it's not for them to understand. So you've got to know your vision, and you've got to believe in yourself, child of God, and knowing that God is able to, if you work hard, if you stay dedicated, if you're disciplined and you're persistent and consistent, you're going to have the success. All right. And don't be afraid of failure. Don't be afraid of people not understanding. Okay. Because for some, it may seem unrealistic. It may seem like a distant dream. How can you have this success? Some people may look at your age. Some people may look at your circumstance. They may look at something, your personality or whatever it is, and they just don't see it. Doesn't mean it's not there. Doesn't mean that there's not someone that's just like you, that's having great success, that has all the factors that you have, all of the, different traits that will make you successful. So don't let people's lack of understanding keep you from your dream. All right. Next, I said there are social comparisons. You ever are doing something and people compare you to someone in your field, and they're like, well, this person, I'm going to take me example. This person has 1 million subscribers and you only have 20,000. Don't let people compare you, and then you start begrudging your small beginnings because you're looking at somebody else's and they're comparing you. Never compare yourself with anyone. Let the Lord do whatever he is doing, and in his time, he will promote you. Okay, so comparison is the biggest thief, but often people will come and they'll say, well, what this person is doing, and that thank you, but no thank you. I got to stay focused on my assignment, on what God has given me. He who is faithful with the small, he will be rewarded with more. When you can show God that you're diligent with whatever it is he gave you, whatever talent, whatever gift, and you can be diligent with that, he will grow. He will grow you in his time. He will expand your territory. Okay. I hope this is encouraging you all out there, my dreamers. So what else did I put? I said also you have to consider cultural norms. For some people, they just don't support you until they see that thing has manifested and then it's happened and you have success and the dream is realized. And then they show up and they're like, I always believed in you. And you're like, well, where were you when I needed the support and encouragement? Some people, it just be like that. That's how they are. And also, I can tell you sometimes people just watch to see if you're going to fail or if you're going to succeed. They're spectating one way or the other, right? This is just what it is, you all. I hope this is helping someone out there so you can know what it takes to achieve your dream and you don't get disappointed. Sometimes insecurity can play a role. Seeing someone chase their dreams and people are like, I wish I had done that at your age, or I wish I would be doing this, or I have dreams and they don't have the gumption or whatever it is, the faith to pursue them. So they look at you out there doing it, and it just reminds them of what they didn't do. And sadly, envy and jealousy, it'll keep people from supporting you all. But nevertheless, this is how, if you hear anybody that's ever made it big, or anybody that's ever had success with what God has placed on their heart and they went for it, they will tell you most times it was strangers that came and supported their business, gave to their business, shared their products. It wasn't people that were so-called friends or family members. It was outsiders. Listen, even Jesus said a prophet is not honored in his own family and in his own hometown. It's just what it is, y'all. But knowing these things, doesn't it make it so much better so you don't get offended when your best friend never supports you or encourages you, and you're like, well, you're supposed to be my best friend. Well, honey, don't get offended. It's just some family members can't even support you. It's just not you. So don't take it personal. Okay, but I will say the more you help people succeed, and the more you encourage other people and you measure out goodness, it's going to come back to you. Whatever you do for someone else, God will make it happen for you. So I always tell people, don't compare yourself. This is not a competition. There's room for everybody. When you go walking down the bread and jam aisle, there's all types of jams, there's all types of breads, and some people will say it's the same thing but a different brand. But guess what? It's room for them all. So when you remember that, you can support people, you can encourage people, you can be generous, you can give back to those people around you, knowing God's going to make it happen for you. In your time, you're going to celebrate. Okay? All right. So support other people. Next, let's see. All right, now let's switch. Well, another reason why sometimes people don't want to support you is they see it as an investment. They're like, Lord, here they come. Now I'm going to have to invest into that business, and I just really don't feel like doing that. So understand that everybody is wanting to invest in your dream, and maybe they see it as a loss. It is what it is, you all. Or sometimes people just don't want to put their money. They don't want to put their coins into investing in you. And so just understand it is what it is, okay? But God will send those who will believe in the vision, in the dream, and they will support you. And by supporting you, guess what? They're going to be blessed. They're going to be increased too for supporting not only your vision, but the vision that God put inside of you. So in essence, they're supporting God's work. And God is always going to come through with the blessing. Hallelujah. So now we're going to switch gears, and we're going to talk about encouragement. Encouragement for those of you out there pursuing your dreams, and you may feel like, I'm just out here alone and I don't have anyone to support. And the support I do get is it's mixed with criticism, and you should do this and you can do that, but I didn't ask you for your opinion, right? Y'all know how it can be. We're going to talk about that because I'm here to encourage you. So surround yourself. Tip number 1, surround yourself with like-minded individuals who are out there doing what it is that you want to pursue. Learn from them, glean from them, ask them questions, right? Surround yourself with people who are out there living their dreams, being successful, because then you're going to be in the zone where you too can grow and thrive, okay? Don't take advice from people who have never built anything or not doing what you want to do, because they won't know what it takes to get to where you want to go, and they'll critique and they'll condemn you and say, well, why are you doing it this way? You're doing too much. But then they'll go see somebody else and praise them who are doing the same formula and have not 2 words to say. So you need to surround yourself with people who are doing what it is that you want to do and going where you want to go. Okay? Don't forget to celebrate the small wins. When you have a small win, acknowledge it. Be grateful for it. Don't overlook it and be like, well, that's just a little win. That's just not much. No, you give God the glory all the way up and through as you are going through your journey and you're pursuing your dream. Give God the glory for those small wins and pat yourself on the back. Celebrate yourself, encourage yourself, stir yourself up. You've come a long way, but you got some ways to go, and the journey is going to be adventurous. It's going to be full of ups. It'll be full of little downs here and there, but overall, God is with you. His hand is going to be with you, and even through failures, you're going to learn, right? Even through the failures, okay? You learn something that will help you even be more grateful, successful, and you can share that wisdom with other people. Come on. Some of you all have so much wisdom. You could start a YouTube channel and God will put his hand and bless that thing. Yes, it's going to take work. It's going to take time. And then you'll start making some money and income, and God will use you to bless people. So what are you waiting for, y'all? What are you waiting for? Some of y'all need to be starting your own YouTube for as we speak, okay? You have so much to share. And lastly, I would say it's just really important, you all, believe in yourself. Believe in the vision and the dreams that God placed inside of you. And don't let people compare you to other people. Don't you compare yourself to other people. Just do what God has given and placed the talents inside of you and go out there into the marketplace and multiply. Because one of the things the Lord gave me the word this year was that he was placing the oil, like the woman who got all the vessels and she kept filling it with oil. She kept sharing, she kept sharing, she kept filling that thing up, and she took it to the marketplace. God is filling up the vessels for us in this season, and we're taking all that he's given us, that oil that the Holy Spirit that's created in you with all that wisdom, and we're going to the marketplace. So let God guide you. Let him order your steps. He will speak to you about what it is that is your niche, right? And then you build on that thing. You learn. You buy wisdom, the Bible says. You increase in knowledge, and then you go and you apply it, and you will have success. You will have success. Believe in yourself. So remember, your journey may not always be met with immediate support, but your passion and determination can pave the way for your future encouragement and success. That's all I have, guys. If you all have found this video helpful, go ahead and hit the like, share, subscribe. Be a blessing to your girl, all right? Whatever you measure, it'll be measured back onto you. And so like, share, subscribe. Thank you for watching. I hope that this has been helpful. And I enjoy this, you all. I enjoy coming to share what has worked for me. I come to share some of my ups and downs in the process of even creating this YouTube channel. There was a time when I only had 0 subscribers, one being my mom and then maybe a friend, and you know, it grows in God's time. But I was so passionate about the work that the Lord gave me that it didn't matter who was watching. I kept doing it. I kept every day uploading like there were thousands of people watching. And I still have a ways to go. God is not even finished with this channel yet. But I just want to come and encourage you to be faithful with the small and enjoy the process, y'all. Enjoy the process. Support and encourage yourself. God will send the rest. Believe in yourself, okay? All right, guys. Mwah! I love you to life, and I'll see you soon. Bye.